Alright, so it rained really hard overnight and luckily we didn't get wet. We have a nice roof over our heads. This is the two-stroke turbo channel, in case you're confused. We work on a lot of microcars and we like to pet our dog. We have a lot of hobbies here. So I promised you guys yesterday that we were going to drive this white Isetta, and then the heavens opened and the rain came down and people were like, well, you can drive it. You really can't. It's got little tiny tires that have about that much tread width. They don't have good brakes. They certainly don't accelerate well. And everyone else is running around in a 500 horsepower Charger or some type of sports car, and they don't see these things on the road. They don't care. So I think it's best we just wait till the roads dry out. And I think Stella wants to go for a drive. Stella, you want to go for a ride? Hey, we're going to go in this car right here. This one. Get up in there. So as I promised, I did a bunch of work on this car and it's ready for its maiden test drive. It's been sitting for a few years. The tires are a little dry rotted. I'm a little concerned about that. They're BFGs, BF Goodrich's. Show you here. I don't know if you can see the cracks in them. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't have the engine cover. It didn't come with one. Customer, I think, tried to work on it himself. This car has a go-kart fuel valve. See the brass valve right here, shut-off valve. So I'm pretty sure that the valve behind the seat is leaking. I've got that turned on. It has a new Dynastart. It has a bunch of carburetor tuning, has a bunch of timing adjustments that I had to create because I think the cam is off on this car. In other words, the cam and the crank are not timed correctly. I don't know what's going on. It seems to run okay, but the timing is not right. It needs to be way too far advanced to actually get any power and not backfire. So something's up. And the customer's aware of that. I believe also it has the aluminum rod in it, so it's starting to knock a little bit, which is not good. These things came with an aluminum rod from the factory, and the upgrade is a steel rod. So that being said, I need to drive this thing before I change the oil. I want to get the oil warm. They don't have much oil pressure, but they also have no oil filter, and I only like to change the oil when they're warmed up. So we're going to go for a drive. Hopefully this thing will start. The sun is coming out. We might have to open the top to let some fresh air in there. So let's see if it starts. I don't think this one needs choke, so I've got the key turned here. I gotta get my foot on the gas pedal, and Stella's not really like that. We're out of gear. Yeah, okay, good. Come on, baby. Kind of try to start. Gotta help her a little bit. I think once it gets going here, it'll run. What do you think, Stell? Yeah, there we go. So she sounds nice. I got everything put back together, and we're gonna let her warm up here for a second and take her for a drive. Just looking at my condenser there, see if the wire doesn't break off. I think it's got enough spring to it. These engines like to dance around a lot. They're one cylinder, 13 horsepower. They have 4 mounts, and they need to vibrate. If not, you feel it, because the mounts are too stiff. All that vibration goes right into the chassis. She's dancing nice. Okay, let's open the gate, get this thing out, and we'll take it for a drive. All right, so we are ready to commence our drive. You will notice that I have 2 Isettas sitting here, a white one and a red one. The red one has little vents right there in the door. Kind of look like, I don't know, shark fins or something. So that's called a tropical door. It's an option, and it's super nice. It lets cool air blow in on your knees. This one does not have that. Not so nice. These things are like driving a greenhouse on a day like today. They get really warm. So I'm going to open the windows all the way. Probably open the top. Yep, top back, just to get a little bit of air in there. So I guess it's enough chattering. Let's get our big booty in here. Hey, buddy. You ready to go for a drive? Okay. The door handle here is a little, I don't know what that is. That's off of a refrigerator, I think. So I'm going to scoot my behind way over here to the left side This one's got a really long gear shift too, like it always hits me in the knee. I need to find first gear, make sure I've got gas, and I do. So first gear is right about there. And we've got a mile-an-hour speedometer on this one, not a kilometers an hour, so that's good. And so we're driving. Horn works. That's great. Let's make sure we don't get run over. Actually runs pretty good. Nice and smooth. Brakes are a little stiffer than I'd like, but that's the way it goes. So we're in second gear. Let's see if we can get this thing up to speed on my little road here. So second gear goes to about 20. We go to third gear. Nice. Really good runner. Really nice. Okay, we'll do a U-turn up here and head back to the shop. Oh, a bunch of cars blocking the road. We're gonna have to see if we can go way over here. Shift down to first. First is not synchronized. Hopefully we don't get stuck in the mud. And U-turn. And are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Yeah, we made it. That's great. Oh, little dog is chasing us. Look at that. You hear him barking? Ruff, ruff, ruff. Did not like our little Isetta. Oh well. Second gear. Third gear. And we're gonna go for fourth. All the gears work. And she pulls in fourth pretty good. It's not bad. It runs all right. No brakes are dragging. Brake pedals up high. It just doesn't feel like it has a lot of squish. I gotta put this thing down into first. If I can get back into first. Yes, there we go. Huh. What do you know? This thing is fun. Really fun. Okay, we're gonna jump back into the lot here. Yeah, that's great. Only thing is the brakes are not, they just don't stop well. Feel okay. Okay, we're gonna turn her off. You like that? Am I going for a ride in Isetta? You want to get out? Oh. There you go. There she goes. And I'm gonna get myself out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna change the oil and deliver this to the customer. I think he'll be very happy. Brought in a car that didn't run, hadn't run for a couple years. Now he's got something he can really enjoy. Thanks for watching. Why don't you catch me on the next video? I try to post a video once a day, if you haven't noticed. So subscribe maybe. Get your fill of microcars. So much fun.